Tack don't work. Tack don't work. My temp gauge is unknown. Fuel gauge doesn't work. Tack doesn't work. That's working. That's working. That's it so far.
How much fuel you got in it?
When I took it apart, it was at a quarter of a tank.
You're on a front tank too, not the rear. Which doesn't seem to make a goddamn bit of difference. Oh, wait. Is it moving? No.
No.
Hey. Brand new motor. Don't rip piss out of it. Temp gauge is moving.
Okay, so these three work. Unknown. Doesn't work at all.
But we'll see. Once it gets past the C there.
It runs.
It runs.
It runs
good.
What's that sound?
Sounds like either a fan belt's making a noise or it's your fan is gonna. If one of your fan blades get tapped or something, because it sounds like it's. You know,
up in the air instead of gliding through the air.
Well,
it's gonna. I thought that was like a knocking. I was scared shitless. Dad, you think it'll idle now? Think it'll idle now?
Yeah, let go.
You reach in from the side, not the front. I learned that the hard way.
Scared the living shit out of me.
Don't feel bad. Dad yelled at me worse than that.
I wouldn't hit it. I was right here.
No, you were like this close from it, Mom.
Sweetie, you were pointing at this.
No, because the leak is right there.
Yeah.
What leak?
It's coming right out of there. That gasket is.
What's coming out of where?
Like water or something.
Out of here?
No, right. Yes.
His intake's not tight enough on that one side.
Okay.
Look at that. Listen, you got a tick. Yeah, that
'cause she's
can't be
warm.
good either.
It's just water. We got to pull the front end off it anyway.
It's got to come out again.
No,
The water pump leaks. And the valve cover has to come off so Dad can check the rockers, because I'm no good at that.
You got to tap over there.
How do I go to the bathroom again?
Sure don't understand why.
But it's got real good oil pressure, and it runs. It sounds like it's timed pretty good. I wish my timing light worked.
I thought I couldn't understand.
much
I
are
couldn't
timing
read it,
lights?
so.
So, what I gotta do is tighten it up. I don't know what a timing light's worth, but I gotta go find out. So I need one now. Thought we were going to the pumpkin patch. So we're not going now? Alright then.
There, we could take a trip in. Yeah, that's alright, especially when you have to do the runs. Oh.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's better to go to Walmart.
There's a bathroom in Walmart.
What's that?
Yeah, straight underneath the deck.
Daisy's scared of the truck, too.
Okay, good.
She is a little loud.
So that's tight.
Sweet!
My timing light. What the hell was that? Well, that could be why my timing light wasn't working right.
What's that?
Well, the metal clip just come flying out.
It's way back there. It's like a staple.
And there should be a little metal, there it is.
So,
That's part of it. One step closer.
yep.
Now we got the little odds and ends.
We only got one more engine
Now
to
you
work
got
on, Dad.
now the other pain in the ass. Now we got to seal everything up.
Got one more engine to work with. This one might be a little easier.
Is this off of that one in there or yours?
Mine.
That's why. Yours
I have
never.
to switch the...
Well, that's where it reads from the tack. Is from here.
I thought it had a tack wire. It's the green wires.
Oh man.
That's why you said all you have to do is wire it in there and you're
Well,
golden.
that's what I thought. Apparently it doesn't.
Oh,
work
whatever.
That way.
That's for another time.
But
I'll screw around with the tack leader.
she started puking over here. She's gonna bring it out. So,
Beautiful.
pull that fucking water pump, all that stuff off the front. Just check this, make sure there's no marks. And then, yeah, we gotta... Two things. It's either the rocker's not adjusted properly, or you bent the valve on that side.
Oh.
Because if you bent the valve won't... You bend the stem, right? So
Yeah.
it won't close all the way.
Yeah.
So the rocker's going to stay loose and tap.
Well, at least
Right?
the good thing about that, Dan, is...
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
another
a
set.
full-
Clean up,
Well, you can keep that head. We'll just
Just
pull that
pull the valve and
out
put the
and
valve
change them
in.
out, right?
Yeah.
If you want, but still.
I'd
We'll-
prefer that.
We'll know as soon as we take the valve cover off. If the rocker's loose and I can't tighten it up anymore because it's already
I'm
torqued.
fine with the top end. The top end, the gaskets are still like... There was no silicone or anything, so it comes apart quite easily. Well, not quite easily. It'll just...
Intake manifold. Did you torque them in sequence?
Yeah.
Did you recheck them?
No.
Nope.
Okay. You
I have no idea.
You put them on in sequence, torque them, boom, 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 all the way across. And then you let it sit for a day and you come back and you do it again.
Oh, you let it sit. Ah.
Yeah, because you can...
Well, I did it with the heads. Let them sit for a day, came back out, redid
Retorque
them again.
Yep. Intake's the same way.
I was like, intake.
And now that it's gotten hot, you got to go back and redo it again because it'll move again.
The intake, they have them torqued to, these two bolts, 10. The front bigger ones are to 20, I think.
Is that
correct.
carbon right?
Yeah? Why?
Well, I'm just trying to see. That's your idle there.
That's not the same idle as the one that was on the truck. Remember?
Oh, because this is doing nothing. This is not. It's supposed to be touching that, right? And it holds it on.
That's why your truck won't
And
sit
then
at
this.
No, the truck sat at idle.
idle. No, because she'd quit.
This is
Yeah,
your
because
shifting
you
linkage,
just started it.
and you adjust this so when you step on it at full throttle, it shoves that back, puts you into second gear for your passing, and then when you let off, it comes forward, third gear.
You need a stronger spring there too, eh?
So, well, no, all you gotta do is, it works, no problem. Second gear, third. But this should be against him. This was off of,
80.
and you didn't know what it was for or how to adjust it or set it up. Where's the one that was on yours?
One in the garbage. Because it was seriously.
Yeah, but you could have used it for comparison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Held it here and looked. And
Well,
went,
I looked at the two
Oh,
side by
that's
side, and
not
they
touching.
looked the same. So I was like, they look the same.
yeah, no. So, this is adjustable. So you can move this.
To set my idle at high idle, low idle,
Well, so
medium.
exactly right off the bat, right?
Okay.
I don't know if it works or not. It's hard to say. I don't think it does a whole lot of shit, but
Worked on the 80.
this is the vacuum. So we got to adjust this so it at least touches the curve, this, and holds it a little bit.
It runs.
Yep, I'll bet you've went in there. Let's see. Watch your fingers, keep everything away.
Here.
Oh, what you got there, sweetheart?
Oh, yes.
That's for the little.
That's it idling.
What?
That's it idling.
That's what's up here.
It idles.
Yeah, but you gotta keep your foot on the gas. You gotta move that thing up just a little bit.
Yep, it's just got to touch it and hold it open a little bit, and then she'll run perfect. Well, it'll idle this.
But the way it sits, it can idle.
It'll
Just
quit.
it'll be very low.
She fires up good. Means she's getting her fuel.
I didn't hear the knocking on this side when you first started up.
No, probably won't.
Until it warms up.
Oil. As soon as you fire it up, she pushes oil real good. And then once it gets warmed up, then it doesn't push oil quite as hard. It's designed. Because all the oil drains to the pan, right
Yeah.
now. So when you first fire it up, she freaking gets a great big burst of oil up to the top end. Try and keep things from dying. And then, of course, it evens out and just sends it on a steady basis.
So it'll be very lubed, and that's why you won't hear it. That's why. Forgot to put the can on.
It's not really required. That'll make it idle and run better too once we get all the vacuum hoses, which you've got two unhooked.
That
Set
one's.
back up.
This one's to the top of the air cleaner,
So
it's not that big of a deal. And this one just has to go to the can, and that one I have to bolt to the firewall again. And then that's everything.
you need to put a steering wheel on this thing so we can move it.
Yeah.
So
It's in the back seat.
you can do that. What else? What else do I have to work on now? I heard you mention
A little engine?
The pit bike.
Yeah.
You got spark. We gotta get you a plug.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to Walmart, we'll get you a plug. I'll go do a little research right now.
I tried doing research. It just came up with a whole bunch of different numbers.
Oh, yeah. 400 runs, boys. First start of the year. There we go.